greatness is not this wonderful, esoteric, elusive, God-like feature that only the special among us will ever taste. You know, it's something that truly exists in all of us. We didn't grow up with the sense that where we were was where we were going to be. You know, we grew up with the sense that where we were almost didn't matter because we were becoming something greater.
I don't know what that dream is that you have. I don't care how far-fetched it might appear to be. I don't care how disappointing it might have been as you've been working toward that dream. But here's what I know, that dream that you're holding in your mind, that it's possible, that no one can do it for you but you. And even though you face disappointments, even though you will experience some setbacks, that some of you already know that it's hard. It's not easy. It's hard changing your life. I say, God, why is this happening to me? I'm just trying to take care of my children and my mother. I'm not trying to steal or rob from anybody. Why did this have to happen to me? For those of you that have experienced some hardships, don't give up on your dream. That in the process of working on your dreams, you are going to incur a lot of disappointment, a lot of failure, a lot of pain, a lot of setbacks, a lot of defeats. There are moments when you're going to doubt yourself. There are rough times are going to come, but they have not come to stay. They have come to pass. But in the process of doing that, you will discover some things about yourself that you don't know right now. That you are an uncommon breed. You can touch millions of people's lives and the world will never be the same again because you came this way. But people who are running toward their dreams, life has a special kind of meaning.
We're in hell right now, gentlemen. We can stay here, get the shit kicked out of us, or we can fight our way back into the light. We can climb out of hell, 1 inch at a time.
Success, guys, is a very, very lonely road, man. Very few people are willing to endure the pain, the sacrifice, and the diligence to be successful. It's an uphill battle. Along that road, you're not gonna see too many friends. You're gonna see your shadow most often. You gotta trust in the heart of hearts.
You spend so much time with other people, you spend so much time getting people to like you, you spend so much time trying to fit in that you don't even know who you are. You know other people more than you know yourself. You studied them, you know about them, you want to hang out like them, you want to be just like them. And you know what? You've invested so much time in them, you don't know who you are. I challenge you to spend time by yourself.
But somewhere along the line, you changed. You stopped being you. You let people stick a finger in your face and tell you you're no good. And when things got hard, you started looking for something to blame, like a big shadow. The world ain't all sunshine and rainbows. It's a very mean and nasty place, and I don't care how tough you are, it will beat you to your knees and keep you there permanently if you let it. You, me, or nobody is gonna hit as hard as life. But it ain't about how hard you hit. It's about how hard you can get hit and keep moving forward. How much you can take and keep moving forward. That's how winning is done. Now, if you know what you're worth, now go out and get what you're worth. But you gotta be willing to take the hits and not pointing fingers saying you ain't where you wanna be because of him or her or anybody. Cowards do that and that ain't you. But until you start believing in yourself, you ain't gonna have a life.
Don't ever let somebody tell you you can't do something. You got a dream, you gotta protect it. People can't do something themselves. They want to tell you you can't do it. You want something, go get it. Period. He who says he can and he who says he can't are both usually right. You really can make what you want. The first step before anybody else in the world believes it is you have to believe it.
The differential of somebody winning and losing has nothing to do with their genetics, has nothing to do with their potential. It's their perseverance, always showing up. A person that's willing to gamble it. If you show up, then you have a chance. If you don't show up, the outcome's simple. Never there, like an audition. If you show up to the audition, there's a chance you might get the part.
Most people have done all that they're ever going to do. They raise a family, they earn a living, and then they die. And most people don't work on their dreams. Why? One is because of fear. The fear of failure. What if things don't work out? And the fear of success. What if they do and I can't handle it? The other thing is that most people, ladies and gentlemen, they get comfortable. They stop growing, they stop working on themselves, they stop stretching, they stop pushing themselves, and they end up becoming very cynical about life, and they throw in the towel on themselves, on their families, and on their dreams. And the other thing is that most people don't feel worthy. What you will realize is that you are greater than your circumstances, that you don't have to go through life being a victim. Someone's opinion of you does not have to become your reality.
Well, what can I do? What am I doing with my life? Am I living it, or am I just, going to some humdrum job that I don't really want to be at? Doing some minuscule task, getting paid to be a mindless drone.
Jobs that they don't like. Jobs that are making them sick.
Somebody telling you when to come to work. Somebody telling you when to take lunch. Somebody telling you when to do a vacation. Somebody telling you what you can and cannot do.
That a lot of people like to complain, but they don't want to do anything about their situation.
Don't cry to give up. Cry to keep going. Don't cry to quit. You already in pain. You already hurt. Get a reward from it. Don't go to sleep until you succeed.
People that are hungry believe, always strive to get on top in life because it's the bottom that's overcrowded. People that are hungry know if you want to be successful, you must be willing to do the things today others won't do in order to have the things tomorrow others won't have.
If you want to make more money, if you want to be more successful, if you want to have and do stuff you ain't never done before, I'm asking you to invest in you.
Looking for ways that you can begin to improve yourself.
I need you to invest in your mind.
I applaud you for believing in yourself.
I dare you to invest time. I dare you to be alone. I dare you to spend an hour getting to know yourself.
The most important investment you can make is in yourself.
Pain is temporary. It may last for a minute, or an hour, or a day, or even a year. But eventually, it will subside. And something else will take its place. If I quit, however, it will last forever. To be able at any moment to sacrifice what you are for what you will become.
You've got to die as you are now. You've got to be willing to give up who you are now for what you can become. Certain things will no longer fit into your life. There's no place for it. In order to do something you've never done, you've got to be someone you've never been.
Be different. It's got to come from your gut. It's got to come from your heart, your mind, your soul, your spirit. You got to be willing to die for it. I tell you, effort will last eternally. Effort.
This is what I believe, and I'm willing to die for it, period.
Your dream is possible, no matter how bad it is or how bad it gets. I'm going to make it.
If you're still talking about your dream, if you're still talking about your goals, but you have not done anything, just take the first step.
That I can do this, even if no one else sees it for me, I must see it for myself. You have to know within yourself. Don't let nobody steal your dream. After we face a rejection and a no, or we have a meeting and no one shows up, or somebody say, you can count on me, and they don't come through. The car's repossessed. Nobody believes in you. You've lost again and again and again. The lights are cut off, but you're still looking at your dream, reviewing it every day, and say to yourself, it's not over until I win. You can live your dream.
when you want to succeed as bad as you want to breathe, then you'll be successful. And when you get to the point where all you want to do is be successful as bad as you want to breathe, then you'll be successful.